Hello guys, my name is Shreyash Patil and this is the channel The Belief Switch in which we'll be talking about you know manifestation journey and my manifestation journey and also be trying to help you out guys with your manifestations. We'll be sharing some awesome manifestation stories on this channel. So if you guys want to listen to awesome manifestation stories, I request you to go and hit that subscribe button. Uh, and in today's video, I actually wanted to share with you why you should not glorify the idea of struggle in your life. Because if you understand this one idea, if you understand why you should not focus on struggle, if you understand this one idea, your life will become a lot more easier. And we'll be also talking about the reasons, the subconscious reasons as to why people prefer to focus on struggle and not on ease, basically on and effortlessness, and why sorry, and why it is important to notice that it is those who are uh, working with ease actually end up much higher in life. Sorry. So it is this part that I'm going to talk about in today's video as to why struggle is totally unnecessary. Okay. Now, whenever I'm teaching students, whenever I'm teaching the law of attraction to students, some of the students, or whenever I'm teaching meditation to students, I go and teach meditation. I'm as a law of attraction coach, as a meditation coach. I've noticed that when I tell people that struggle is absolutely unnecessary, and it is those who are living or approaching life with ease, who end up becoming super successful. People don't accept that idea. It's very hard for them to swallow the idea that it is through ease that you are going to become successful. Okay, some people just get up and they walk away. The minute I tell them, that ease is the secret to success and abundance in your life, that relaxation is the secret to abundance in your life, they just get up and walk away. And it's not a problem with me. You can also just stop watching this video and go watch some another video, but I'm going to stay firm on my uh, idea and on my teaching that it is ease that is going to bring you success in life. It is relaxation that is going to bring you abundance in life. Okay, so in today's video, I just wanted to let you know that it is not struggle that will make you or help you reach your dreams, but it is ease and relaxation that will help you reach your dreams much more faster. Okay, so I'm also I have what I would say a suggestion, and I'm also going to give you an exercise at the towards the ending of this video, so that you become a better manifester. Okay, you become someone who is better at creating life deliberately rather than being subject to life that is happening around you. So I'm going to give you an exercise which, if you follow, you will be able to get things that you want much more easily. And it is proven exercise. All the major most of the successful manifestors on this planet use this exercise, use this technique to get what they want, and they have made it a habit. They don't see it as an exercise, they have actually made a habit out of it. That is why they end up attracting everything very easily or very effortlessly. Okay, so first of all, let me just make it clear to you as to why struggle is totally unnecessary, or why the very idea of struggle should not be that big a part of your life. If you're struggling, you are doing something wrong. Okay, You are absolutely doing something wrong, and it's absolutely unnecessary. Struggle is unnecessary, guys. Remember that. Okay, remember that. Struggle is unnecessary, and there are many reasons or many things that you know may be doing wrong if you're struggling. But I'm going to tell you some of the reasons why people subconsciously choose to struggle in their life. Okay, so and there is a big conspiracy theory behind this. There is a huge conspiracy theory behind why people struggle and why people fail, and just you can say as to being common in life. There is this big conspiracy theory which I'm going to talk about a little, because if I keep talking about the conspiracy theory, then it's going to become a very huge video, and I want to stay focused on this topic of law of attraction in my channel. I don't want to divert away from it. Obviously, later on, when I feel it's absolutely necessary, I'll put forth some conspiracy theories. But I would in later stages, when you learn some basic meditations first, when you learn some basic when you get some basic understanding about the law of attraction, I will definitely talk about conspiracy theories as well. But let me tell you one of the reasons why people choose to accept a life of struggle is because they are subconsciously craving for approval. Okay, and what the media has designed an idea, your media, your newspapers, your television channels, the radio, even internet. It has designed the idea. It has made an idea that if you struggle in life, you are a good person. Basically, you will get approval, you will get love, and you will get respect. You know, only if you struggle. And it is if you get something without struggling, if you get something without exerting yourself, if you get something just because your parents were rich, or just because luck favored you, then it is not a big thing, or you will not be respected, or you will they try and tell you that if you get something without struggle, you lose it, which is absolutely not true. Okay, it is don't it is absolutely not true, and I request you to give yourself this chance to have a life of effortlessness. Okay, to have a life which is not going to be of struggle, because struggle is unnecessary, guys. It's absolutely unnecessary. I'm not saying failure is unnecessary. Please don't get me wrong. I'm not saying failure is unnecessary. Failure may be a part of your life. Okay, we are going to talk about failure as well in the upcoming videos. But right now, let me just keep my topic very narrow. That struggle is not necessary. If you're struggling, you're doing something wrong. See, let me just tell you. Okay, let me just give you a logical perspective. You on the planet, as human beings, are one of the most highly evolved creatures. Right? You can agree with that, right? You can totally say yes to that. That you are one of the most advanced living organisms, with gifted with intellect, gifted with emotions, gifted with vocabulary, or ability to speak and communicate and do things. So, and if you just go and observe the nature around you or the animals around you, you just go and just observe and see that, they are not struggling. Okay, nothing in nature, okay, nothing, no living organism, okay, in nature is struggling. If you just go and observe that in fact, that can be one of the exercises that you can go and do after watching this video. Or you can just pause this video right now and just try to remember when was the last time you saw a natural thing struggling. When was the last time you saw somebody just take a bird, for example. It is just gliding and doing its thing. Okay, even when surroundings around it, even when the surroundings around the bird are changing, the bird is not struggling to adapt. It is simply adapting. It is simply letting go. It is simply trusting the universe and the surroundings around it, and it will find out ways in order to create its own habitat, even when the surroundings change drastically. So, if those living organisms which are not as developed as you are not struggling and living life effortlessly and living and achieving success effortlessly, why is it that you are doing? Why is it that you are going through all the struggle? Okay, so first of all, the first and most primary reason, the basic reason why you are struggling is because you are giving yourself permission to struggle. Now, please pay attention to the words that I've used over here. Pay attention to the sentence that I've used over here. I said you have given or you have allowed your life to be a life of struggle, or you have given yourself permission to live a life of struggle. And in the same way, you can go ahead and give yourself the permission to live an effortless life, to live a joyful life. And that's what I'll be talking about in this channel, and that's what I will be talking about in my videos. I'll be sharing awesome manifestation stories with you, not just about of me, of the things and the life that I've manifested, but I'll also be sharing with you manifestation stories of other people as well. Okay, and so what is the exercise that I would like you to do? It's the first exercise that, like I said, just go and observe the nature around you and see how effortless it is. Just observe the water flowing. If you have ever observed water flowing, you'll realize that it is not stressing to do something unusual. It is just doing it, right? It's not stressing at all. It's not, exerting force. It is just flowing effortlessly downwards. And yet it is one of the most powerful elements on the planet Earth. You can observe clouds, how they change shape and travel such a long distance. You can, observe the trees, you know, everything. Observe the birds, observe small natural things around you. Make a list of all those things and make a list and try to observe and try to grasp their effortlessness, the beauty in their effortlessness, and give yourself permission. This is the exercise that I want to share with you in this video, is to simply give yourself the permission to live an effortless life. Okay? So I'm going to share with you a simple technique, okay, that will make your life effortless. And there are so many techniques, okay, there are so many techniques, there are so many methods, there are so many exercises, and I'll be sharing a lot of them with you in this video, in my YouTube channel. But today I'm going to give you a very simple exercise to make your life effortless. Okay, so the first method that I want to give it to you, so actually when I'm saying this, that there are so many exercises in my mind, my mind is flooded, my brain is literally flooded with all the techniques as to make your life more effortless. But today I just want to give you one method as to make it more effortless. So the first and the most, I think, important thing in order to make your life effortless is to live in the present moment. Okay, bring your attention in the present moment and try to live in the present moment as much as possible. Okay, so that is one of the first steps that you can do in order to make your life effortless. Now, as simple as it sounds, as basic as it sounds, it's very difficult to do if your mind is flooded with thoughts all the time. Okay, so as a spiritual person, okay, we are going to talk about spirituality. We are going to talk about the mind. We are going to talk about the spirit. Okay, And not just manifestations, I'm going to broaden this topic to spirituality, in the coming videos. And as a spiritual seeker and as a spiritual practitioner, okay, or somebody who calls themselves as a spiritual person, I think it's very important, not just in manifestation, but in all walks of your life, to live in the present moment. And it is one of the most challenging things to do. And it's one of the most rewarding things that you can do, that, just live in the present moment. So, the technique or the exercise that I'm going to tell you in order to live in the present moment is as follows. Okay, sit in a room wherever you are. Maybe it's in your office, maybe it's in your house. Maybe you're watching this video after you have come returned back from work. Wherever you are, just sit over there and don't let your thoughts wander around the boundaries, beyond the boundaries of the room in which you're sitting. Okay, if you're not in a room, if you're sitting in a garden, make sure your thoughts do not wander off the boundaries of the garden wall. Okay, so what do I mean by that? What do I mean by that is, right now I'm sitting in this room. Okay, I will not think about anything else other than what is in this room. Let's start by that, because the mind has this ability to travel great distances in and of itself. In your mind, if I say Paris, immediately you'll remember something about Paris. Maybe you'll remember about the Eiffel Tower. When I say, Japan, immediately you'll remember something related to Japan. If I say the USA, you will immediately travel to a part or a memory in your mind which resembles USA. So this mind has this ability to travel distances, but we want to limit it. Okay, we want that ability to, we want to channel that ability. Okay, we want to give it direction to that ability, to that amazing speed, and we want to direct it. So one of the best exercises that I have, this is my own exercise, by the way. I have not read it anywhere. This is my own personal exercise that I do, and it has benefited me tremendously. And it is very challenging, very fun. Okay, so what I mean by not letting your attention wander off the boundaries of the room in which you are sitting is simple. You must limit your thinking to the room in which you are sitting. Okay, for example, I'm sitting on my bed. Okay, I must make sure that my thoughts are limited, okay, or are confined to this room that I'm sitting in. For example, I have hung up my clothes in one corner of the room. Okay, I have hooked up my clothes on one corner of the room. I cannot go outside this room in my thoughts. Everything I do, anything that I think, should be limited to the room itself. Now you may think that this is, this is a type of limitation that you are imposing on the mind. Okay, remember that it is the ultimate goal of any exercise is to reduce the number of thoughts in your mind. Okay, the ultimate goal of any meditation, you can say, is to reduce the number of thoughts, or the activity of your mind. So this will make you aware, this will make you conscious of all the thoughts which are going in your mind. Okay, and it will help you, become more mindful. Okay, it will help you become more mindful, it will help you become more aware of all the thoughts which are going in your brain, in your mind. And just be in the room that you are for 5 minutes. Okay, now 5 minutes sounds like a very small time, but when you actually go and start to do this exercise, it is very challenging, because your mind goes out of the room. Okay, so that is what you have to limit. Down the line, uh, in other videos I'll be sharing some other techniques which are going to be even more challenging, and I'm going to share the tricks in order to do it in an effortless way. So don't worry, because this can be a challenging exercise. I'm going to give you the tips and tricks and shortcuts as to how to do all those exercises. How to, you don't need to spend years and years trying to become a good manifester or a deliberate creator. That is the reason why you're watching this video in the first place. So the first exercise that I have told you is that you have to just observe the things in your nature which are effortless. You have to observe all the things. Maybe if you have a pet, you can observe your dog or your cat, how effortlessly they are roaming around. Cats are very, very, you know, uh, you know, cats are like very zen, or I can say they represent zen to me a lot, because they are always living in the present moment, just like dogs. If you're a dog person, you can observe your dog, how effortless it is. Or if you have a parrot, you can just observe how effortless the parrot is when it thinks. Okay, if you don't have a pet, it's fine, just observe the flow of water. Next time you turn on your sink, just observe the flow of water, how effortlessly it is falling towards the ground. It's not exerting any force, yet movement is being done. And just observe it, don't do anything else. And the second exercise that I have told you in today's video is to confine yourself, confine your imagination, confine your mental activity to the room in which you are sitting for 5 minutes every day. Okay, first of all, you may face problems, and you're going to face, and you're going to tell, you're going to be like, okay, this is very difficult. Because your mind is going to wander outside of the room. It's going to go to your office, it's going to go to your school, it's going to go to your girlfriend's place, and all, it's going to visit all these places. It will probably go somewhere outside the solar system, on the moon. But try to limit your mental activity to this room. So basically, what my motive is behind telling you this exercise is to bring your consciousness towards your body, and ultimately, further in the next exercises that I will be telling you, the the motive will be to go inside your body. Okay, bring your attention back inside your body, back inside your mind. Let the mind fall back on itself. Okay. Okay, so we are going to use the mind to undo the mind. Are you getting me? We are going to use the very tool that is causing the problem in manifesting to dissolve itself. It is like, what you can say, how you can say, it's like, you know, we are going to use mind to unmind the mind. Okay, so the very thing that is causing the problem, we are going to use it as a tool, and we are going to dissolve it. Okay, so I hope that you understood the exercise. If you have any doubts, or if you have any complaints, comments, suggestions, please let me know. I'll be talking about them in the upcoming videos. And please do share your awesome manifestation stories with me. You can contact me on my WhatsApp number. I'm going to be mentioning my WhatsApp number in the description, in the video description. Go and read it. I do offer one-on-one coaching as well. So you can check out my YouTube videos for free. They are free. But if you want to do a one-on-one coaching, I do paid one-on-one coaching sessions from 45 minutes to 1 hour. Okay, they last from 45 minutes to 1 hour. And I also would like to listen to your awesome manifestation story. So if you have a manifestation story, just shoot a video of yourself and send it to me on my WhatsApp number, or you can email to me the video. I'll be mentioning my email as well in the description. Thank you so much, and happy manifestation.